Hello, everyone. I'm Grundy. You are Go for Grundy, and welcome back to the Grundy J channel. The blaring hot hellscape that is Quebec right now has decided to calm down for a day. So I was lucky enough to be able to turn off all the fans and air conditioning and all that stuff, so I can actually have enough quiet to make a video. Nice. Stupidity exists on a gradient or a scale, if you will. You see, there are stupid things that you can do, like stubbing your toe in the same spot twice in a row. That's pretty stupid. And then there's stupid, like, I don't know, driving your car off of a bridge. That's a little bit more stupid. The stakes are a little higher, let's say. Uh, you're not going to walk away from that one as easily. Today we're going to be looking at an example of someone higher up on the scale of stupid. You see, if a teenager decides to go out and commit an act of vandalism. He gets caught, maybe at worst goes to juvie, and ideally you convince this young man to just stop doing stupid shit, right? Well, that's stupid. That's a stupid thing to do, right? Even though we know he's a kid and kids do stupid things, like that is a stupid thing. He did a stupid thing, right? Well, if let's say I don't know, a highly paid, professional businessman in his 50s or 60s decided that he was going to commit an act of vandalism. Well, he's also, like, let's say, a leader of the community. Let's say he's a politician, and he decides to run an act of vandalism. Well, the stakes are a little higher for him, right? He's got more stuff going on. That he has more to lose. So the stakes for him doing something stupid are a lot higher than, let's say, the teenager who just did the same act of vandalism. Well, today we're going to be looking at that. I haven't watched this video yet. I'm going to play it for you in its entirety in just a couple seconds. I haven't watched this. I'm going to be watching it, and I'm going to be giving my commentary on the video itself. And we also got an article from the Daily Mail that we'll be reading along as well. I am Grundy. Welcome to the Grundy and Jay channel. Get yourself some popcorn. It's gonna be a good video. All right, so the article comes to us from DailyMail.com. Awkward moment: police arrest Democratic state senator accused of keying a car because it had a "Biden sucks" bumper sticker. Name drops police chief in an attempt to wriggle out of charges. Now, before I go any further, I just want to say, like, Jay and I, we don't actively go out looking for left wing crazy people. Okay, it's not. Sorry, I tapped the microphone. That's not a thing. We're not expressly. If you got right wing crazies, please send them to us. Okay, we don't know why, but it just seems like every time someone does anything fucking crazy stupid, and there's actually video of them doing something crazy and stupid, it's always a D and not an R. I can't help that. Send us the R's. Send us all the R's you got. Send us all the R's. Okay, we will watch them. I promise. We are not fishing for D's. All right, we're not even American. Like I said, we opted out. We opted out when there was 13 of you. We're good. All right. Rhode Island State Senator Joshua Miller was arrested for allegedly vandalizing a vehicle with a "Biden sucks" bumper sticker. You like my voice? That's my pro reading voice. The vermin saw Miller holding a set of keys and confronted him about the vandalism, but Miller denied it and walked away, only for police to get involved. So, like I said, I haven't watched the video. I've had the situation described to me by the person who recommended the video, recommended the story, I guess. Um, yeah, it's pretty crazy. You shouldn't. Like I said, you have more to lose, right? He's a state senator. If you're a state senator, you're the last person in the world. You should be holding yourself to some kind of standard, like petty grievances about politics. You should be above that. At least, you're gonna fling crap. If you're in the Senate, all right. You're I I don't really understand American politics to a T. Like I know the shit that's on the news and stuff. Like I'm not obliged to. I'm not even American, so fuck off. But when they're in session or whatever, they fling crap at each other all the time. But to fling crap at just a constituent, and not even a constituent that you're like physically or physically in the space with, you know, you're not even there's no dialogue there. It's not like you've said stuff to each other as far as I know. But to do that and then just do something petty like key the guy's car because he has a bumper sticker, a political bumper sticker, which is, as far as I know, 1A, the first rule of their country. You know, I'm surprised that never became a meme, that clip from The Simpsons, you know, like, hey, where's it say in the rule book that a person can't be a robot? Oh, there it is, rule number 1. You know, like, it's rule 1A in the States for, you know, on the Bill of Rights for a reason. And the state can't obstruct your right to free speech. That's like actually a bigger deal than like everyone's making it out to be, because this is a member of this is a representative of the state infringing on the First Amendment rights of their own constituent. Like, I know it's so petty and so small just to have someone scratch a bumper sticker or whatever with a set of keys, right? Well, realistically, that's an a representative officer, fucking politician. They're a state employee in their capacity, like censoring their own constituent against Rule 1A of the Bill of Rights. Like, I mean, it's not 1A, like, I understand it's not 1A like 1A, 1B, 1C. It's just like, it's First Amendment, yeah. But it's rule number 1 for a reason, right? Like, why? Oh, where's it say in the rule book that a human can't be a robot? There it is, rule number 1. You know, like, it's rule number 1 for a reason. So it might be a bigger deal. Like, this guy might have a case for a lawsuit. That's something funny. I would like to see if that actually happens. A series of police videos show Miller denying vandalizing a vehicle and claiming he thought the victim was a gun nut. What? That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Okay, maybe it'll make sense when we watch the video. I don't know. You guys already saw it, so yeah, don't tell me. A Democratic state senator in Rhode Island has been arrested after he was allegedly caught on camera vandalizing a car with a Biden sucks bumper sticker. Oh, they're just the same thing. Joshua Miller, who serves as the Senate Democracy Policy Chairman, okay, so he's a big deal, is accused of keying the vehicle that had been parked next to his own at Garden City Center in Cranston, Rhode Island on Thursday. Whoa, man, this one place you don't want to be on a fucking Thursday is Cranston, Rhode Island. I'll tell you that much. Just avoid Rhode Island altogether. It's really easy. It's literally the smallest state. The son of the car's owner immediately reported the incident to police. Okay, yeah, so he did what he was supposed to, stating that he heard scratching noise and when he got out of the vehicle to see Miller holding a set of keys. So he was even in the car. Like, when he confronted Miller about keying his vehicle, Miller simply denied it and walked away. Oh my god. No, I didn't. And he's like walking away with like freshly keyed, like he's literally get like flecks of paint like right there on the thing. That was until police arrived and charged Miller with a misdemeanor. Well, yeah, you did a misdemeanor if you did. Oh, this is the guy? Cranston, Rhode Island. Rhode Island State Senator Joshua Miller was arrested after being captured on surveillance camera. All right, we've gone far enough down the article that I can watch the video now. Let's see this. How long is this? Oh shoot, sound's gonna pop on, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry if it's just when it comes on, it hurts my ears. There we go.
How you doing, bud? I just need you to step out the truck for me, all right?
Sure.
You mind shutting it off? I'll explain to you when you get out here, okay? You want to come right back here for me? have one male detained for right now. All right, listen. I have to detain you.
Oh my god, Rhode Island must be a really annoying place to be. Just this is an aside that has nothing to do with the story, but is that how people in Rhode Island speak? Is that the accent that they have? Cause that would be really like, oh.
For right now, all right. I'm investigating a crime. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If it's a maniac who yelled at me in the car next to me?
They weren't in the car next to you. There was no one in the car.
Yeah.
There was no one in the car.
He was blocking my way, saying I scratched his car. I didn't scratch his car. I'm a state senator.
Okay. Just to continue my aside, it would appear as though everyone in Rhode Island does in fact talk like that. My God, you could go to that place. I'm telling you, any guy. Okay, if you're over like 5'9" and over 200 pounds, just move to Rhode Island. You'll be the biggest person there apparently, and you'll be the toughest person there. Just fucking do it. Just you be like the Genghis Khan of Rhode Island. Okay, that's my aside. Aside finished. Aside over.
I think he recognized me. I think he's one of the gun nuts.
Wow, the hubris, right? Oh, he must have recognized. I'm not gonna do the voice. He must have recognized me, but he's one of the gun nuts.
He called out my name. I never told him my name.
Okay.
All right.
So,
he didn't say any of that. Okay.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
definitely didn't recognize you. I know he didn't say that.
Yeah.
So all right. His
Yeah.
car was keyed. It was freshly keyed.
Yeah.
All right. And that's what we're investigating right now.
Okay, so it's either one of two things happened, right? Either this guy came out of his car, saw, this senator of his state whose name, whatever, I don't give a shit what his name is. He comes out and he sees the guy and he's like, "Hey, you state senator, why are you keying my car?" Or he comes out, sees a guy keying his car, says, "Hey, why are you keying my car?" And then the guy goes to his car and he calls the police. He's like, "Yeah, he just got in a black pickup with a license plate. This. It's a Honda." And it's one of those two situations, right? Either one, the guy's still dinged for fucking keying another guy's car, so it doesn't really matter. But it's just like that's the two versions, and neither one actually makes a fucking difference. It's like I don't understand the distinction here.
And seeing, he pretty much heard it and saw you.
Yeah.
And you had keys in your hand as well.
That's because I just came out of my car.
Well, that would make sense,
Yeah.
but the way that he explained it
Yeah.
seemed much
Yeah.
a little bit more in depth than that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He can hear it like fresh. It was.
Yeah.
He can hear the scratching, and he approached you and asked you. You kind of
Yeah,
just
and I
walked
said
away
no,
and kind of just
'cause
blew
he-
him.
I mean, that's pretty damning. And if the guy didn't mention it all, like he's just like, "I don't know this guy," like, I mean, what's worse? What would be worse? That he didn't know who the guy was, or that he did know who the guy was? Like, is there an actual distinction? Because it seems like that seems to be the thing here. He's arguing that he knows who he is. You know what? We're gonna have to default to he has no idea, because there's no way that this guy could know if that guy knew who he was, right? He just accused him of being one of the quote unquote gun nuts, which I mean, you live in what are the rules in Rhode Island? I mean, are you allowed to own guns? Is there a gun culture there? Like, it's pretty weird to just be like in a place where everyone, if I move to a city where like 95% of the men there hunt, and then I complain because, I can't find a good vegan restaurant, I'd be pretty fucking dumb, right? I mean, I'd probably, I hear the vegans going off in the comments section right now. But I'm just saying, right? Like, my own personal choice, right? I moved to a place where there is no bowling alley, and then I complain that there's no bowling alley. Like, I better be ready to open a bowling alley or shut the fuck up. Those are the rules, right?
He called out my name.
Yeah, he didn't say he called out your name, but
He called out my name, and I was worried that he was one of the gun nuts who stalks me at the State House. So I kept walking.
well, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he was that. He seemed a little young.
Yeah.
So, stalking now. He's saying stalking now. I think he's one of the gun nuts who stalks me. So this guy, it's now turned from I'm keying a car to this guy is stalking me with a gun, right?
But that's neither here
Yeah.
nor there. Okay.
This cop is not buying it at all, too. This guy's through his "Do you know who I am" card, and the cop is like, "No, I don't give a shit.
Just for right now, just hang out a little bit,
Okay.
all right? I have
Yeah.
a supervisor coming out here, okay?
Okay, apparently now he's intimidated because he does have a supervisor coming out. I haven't watched this before, by the way. Like I'm just waiting.
That's 7. I'm gonna be in front of the between the Chipotle and the Gap.
I was scared. So I
Oh,
kept
he's
walking.
scared.
All right.
Yeah.
Key the guy's car because he's scared.
And then I went over to Starbucks, had a drink, calmed down. He saw me
That's
walk,
why I drink coffee to calm down.
and I walked over to Whole Foods to get what I needed to get. And then I came back.
You walked all the way to Whole Foods?
Yeah, because I was afraid to come back to my car and he was still here.
Why didn't you call us?
It's a good question. I should have.
Yeah, you probably should have.
All right, sir. It's what's your last name again, sir?
Miller.
Miller. Mr.
Yeah.
Miller, sir. So this is what's going on right now, okay? We have the victim that's going to come down.
Yeah.
He's just going to identify that you were the gentleman that he spoke to about
Yeah.
keying his car, okay?
Yep.
There's no charges yet. We're still investigating it, okay? We
Yeah.
still have some.
There are cameras
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
down each and every row, so
Okay.
obviously we have to do our due diligence to make sure. So.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I'm an old man, okay, compared to most of you young whippersnappers on the internet. The only reason I'm here is because I don't have my own whippersnappers, all right? The camera never lies. I'm old. You can see it. You can see these bags under my fucking eyes, dude. You see this? You see this fucking beard? You can tell that I'm fucking old, okay? Because the camera never lies. Now, if this guy's getting arrested for keying the car, which I think is what happened, that's because he's on camera keying a fucking car. All right, there's no two ways about it. He can deny it till he's blue in the face. Like, I want to see that video of him keying the car. Miller had parked on the right while the vehicle with the Biden suck sticker was seen on the left. Okay. Where's the keys though? Oh, ooh. Okay, so that's the damage. I mean, I mean, you know, even if it's already a crappy car or it's already damaged, I'm you know, originally my thought was to look and see like how nice is the car, right? Like how much damage do you do? But that shouldn't matter. Like it's not his car to damage. You know, even if it's as damaged, it could be literally covered in scratches. It's not up to him to go and put another scratch in it. You know. No matter how much he thinks that the car sucks or how much he hates the person who owns the car, it's not up to him. And it's really weird that a senator would do this. Like, this would fly. If my dad did this, I would probably be like, okay, maybe we gotta take him to the doctor, you know? The entire episode led to a series of awkward encounters with the local police as they tried to pin down what happened. Okay, so they wanted to dot their I's and cross their T's and make sure that before they go ahead and press charges on a senator, that he actually did what they're saying. That's what it sounds like to me. I'll keep reading. Body camera footage showed how Cranston police approached Miller 2 hours later, where he initially denied vandalizing the car. So he did it and he stuck around? I don't understand. Like, remember, I don't know if you guys remember that huge blockbuster Mission Impossible from like 1997 or 98, before most of you guys were born, I guess. After Tom Cruise got out of a little fucking room with the Thing, he didn't sit around and fucking like have a latte. Okay, he GTFO'd. You know, I think he probably jumped on a helicopter and effed off. Miller then blamed the victim, claiming he believed he had been recognized as a politician. Well, boo-hoo, dude. Boo-hoo. And oh no, he recognized me as a politician. He's a gun nut that is stalking me at the State House. Like, dude, you're a politician. He can stand outside the State House and say you suck all day. That's his fucking right, dude. If you don't want to sign up for that, don't run for office. But you ran for office because you want money and power. Well, now you've got that money and power and you don't want to deal with the responsibilities that come with that money and power. dude, people can tell you you suck all day long. You don't have a right to do anything to them unless they literally try and stop you from going somewhere or try to do some kind of violence to you or threaten you. Like you can't do shit. And you know what? Regardless of any of those conditions, like vandalism is never even going to be one of the available options. It's like it's so petty and so juvenile. And it's like, god damn, I wish, guys, find us some R's, because I'm sick of doing stories about, like, D people, okay? Because these D people, they seem to have the monopoly on weird, retarded shit, but, like, find us some R's, please, because we don't want to be partisan hacks, you know? Okay? He said he believed the man accusing him of keying his car was a gun nut and part of a group of people who allegedly stalk him due to his backing of anti-gun legislation. That's a really fucking stupid thing to say. You know what this guy, you know what he means by stalking? He probably means protesting outside the state house, which is, once again, see rule number 1, a robot cannot be, a human cannot be a robot, okay? It's rule 1. Whenever I say a human can't be a robot, I'm talking about fucking, well, actually, you know what? Let's just not do that, because I know a lot of humans that are probably robots. Hell, the President of the United States, probably a robot. Probably running off of, like, the, early beta version of fucking MindLink on the unconscious real Joe Biden living in a fucking pod underneath the White House. Because he's probably sleeping 12 hours a day like a man his age should. And the reason that all the retarded stupid shit that Joe Biden says on the daily, that's actually because he's a cyborg and there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi connection. Anyway, that's my tinfoil Grundy moment. He was blocking my way, saying that I scratched his car. I didn't scratch his car, Miller said. I'm a state senator. I think he recognized me. I think he's one of the gun nuts. My God, dude. Like, when I really think that when he says he's stalking me, I think these are, like, guys who protest outside the state house. And I mean, to be fair, like, they see it as someone in power trying to take rights away from them. I mean, like, that's, and I live in Canada, so it's not a thing that really affects me. I want to know how a gun works. I don't want one in my house. I don't want to have to carry one around. I'm stupid. I'll probably shoot myself with it. But I'd like to know how they work, because because one day if I'm, like, camping and, like, the bear jumps the guy with the gun, I don't want to pick it up and be the next guy to get eaten by the bear, you know? But aside from that, I don't feel like I need to own one. I think they're cool. I'd like to know how to use them. I think going to the range would be fucking cool. I think it'd be really awesome to fire up a bazooka or something, like, one of those big, like, 50 cal, just get a couple pictures shooting that. Yeah, that'd be neat. I don't really feel I need to, like, have one in the house. Maybe that's just me. He didn't recognize you, the police officer responded bluntly. Hi guys, editing Grundy here. I just want to point out something that I learned in my time doing theater. And that goes back to what the cop just said here, is that he didn't recognize you. Like, there is nothing they want to hear less than I don't know who you are. They hate it, okay? These people who ask, don't you know who I am? No, there is literally nothing they hate more. There's nothing they hate more than not being recognized. And that's why it's so extra beautiful, and, like, the extra dig that the cop bluntly says, like, no, he has no idea who you are, fuck you. Like, I think that's funny. That's the best part. And that's probably the part that hurt this guy's feelings the most. Anyway, back to the video. Miller leads the Senate Health and Human Services Committee and represents District 28 that includes the location of the incident. He has held position since 2006. So this guy's a career politician. Wow. Okay. So I think I know what's going on. I think this is like one of those places where there really is no second party. It's like you either vote for, it's an R place where you vote for the R, or it's a D place where you vote for the D if there is any actual electing happening. It happens during the primary process. So I suspect he's just been in power since 2006. He's probably run unopposed. And now, since he thinks he's at the top and he has so much power and he can get away with anything, he's just doing, like, little petty shit like this. This is literally the reason that the First Amendment exists, is to make sure that there are rules against shit like this. This is literally why. this is going to become a bigger thing. This is a state official denying someone their First Amendment rights. As benign and as stupid as it is, I mean, it's not like going to be $1 million lawsuit. If I was the owner of this this car, I would sue for $1. Sue for $1, make the fucking point, and that's it. You know, I would crowdfund the lawsuit of $1. Because at the end of the day, it's not about, well, maybe repair the car, like get the car fixed, you know, just something so that a judge can say you won, you know. But aside from that, I don't think we need to sue this guy for $1 million or whatever. He should lose his job though. This guy has no business being in politics. This guy is obviously, maybe he was sharp at one time. He's obviously lost it. He's gotten petty, and you know, he has no business being in office anymore. That's about as far as I feel like reading down today. I am Grundy, viewer Go for Grundy. I hope you enjoyed this video. My God, if you live in Rhode Island, get the fuck out. But don't move here because I hate your fucking accent. Peace.